Psalm 136:25. Noten lechem lechol basar, ki leolam hasdo. After, in the A lines, narrating the great acts of the Lord to Israel, in the last two verses in the A lines, the psalmist has focused his attention on rescuing us, referring to himself and the congregation of the psalm. And now he broadens things even further in a very striking way. Giving bread to all flesh, because his covenantal loyalty is forever. Notain, this comes from noon, tav, noon. Here we have a kal, participle, masculine singular. And so what's implied is the same subject, namely the Lord, is giving. And so the participle sense really has no time constraints on it. It's just the basic verbal idea, who is giving. And the term bread, lechem, is the sense of nourishment. But this is not even given to all the peoples or even all the nations. Goyim. So it's not even peoples or nations, but even this much broader term, basar, to all flesh. So it's not just reaching out to the various peoples, but even bigger than that, just like the creational acts of the Lord in the psalm have spoken to his loving kindness. He gives sustenance to all flesh, Israel, the nations, and even the animal kingdom. By way of review, we can especially notice how the la is used in various ways. It's used in its typical participle prefix of the Lord's character, who smote great kings, and then the vav consecutive imperfect narrative. We have the two laws there for sai hananag, both of those functioning just like 8, the definite direct object marker. So he killed these two kings, according to Numbers, who gave the land as an inheritance, here having the normal possessive sense that it would have, to Israel. Then who, in our humiliation, he remembered us. So here, focus on the direct object of the Lord again. Then again, in verse 25, what we're just looking at, there's no la. It's just straight out. He gives bread to all flesh. And all of this is to set up the closing imperative, which we'll see next.